future.
Oh, excellent. Well, while I've got you on the line, I want to talk about monetization a little bit. But you talked just a moment ago about Apple TV and things like that. So before we get into monetization, I'd like to ask a question about business apps or non-game apps. There's a lot of developers in the community who use Corona for non-game apps, and I think we all feel there could be improvements there. But let me just ask you: Are there plans to expand Corona to support non-game sort of business utility kind of stuff?
Absolutely. I think limiting our thought to just games also limits the overall platform potential. I think we're going to do our part. We're going to do our part essentially in continuing to develop with this in mind, and hopefully get more case examples of how Corona SDK use apps, reference apps, news apps. I think there was a really cool app that was, I think you showed me, Charles, Recent News, which is an example of a Corona SDK built app. And I think we need to see more of those because, if we kind of look at the market of opportunity, as a company and as a platform, I think that the games market is definitely a giant one. But there's no reason why, chat applications and other kinds of apps that are out there that make up the top 20 apps that you see on the Play Store and App Store couldn't be built in Corona for the most part. In fact, they should be built in Corona. And I think, I don't want to get too distracted here with the conversation, but I think Corona Cloud is something that Chris Spirley, who's now on the team working, is going to help with that process because I think we look at the platforms being kind of both the client side of the piece as well as most of these apps nowadays have some network orientation to them, and Corona Cloud will make that will actually be an important part of apps as they're built in the future. So we're excited about what business apps and just generally non-game apps look like, and you're going to see. I think you're going to see, or Charles, but the community is going to see a lot of interesting things happen on that side as well as we continue into 2016.
Excellent.